Everything has been about getting the site to this point where people are looking at it, using it.
We picked a direction and we got to see it through with very few compromises.
I've been somebody who's making a website for so long, I don't know how to transition to being somebody who's running a website.
Now that we have the site launch out of the way, we can focus on creating all this new content. We'll hopefully develop an even more dedicated audience. We'll start to hear from them about what they're looking to see.
You know, and that's, I think, what almost everyone on the team is more comfortable doing. That's where I've been looking forward to getting to all year.
I could talk to Emily about the new building. What do you want to know, Emily?
Tell me about the new building this time.
So the new building is shit. I can't do that. I got to make it. I have to actually tell you something, otherwise it'll sound weird.
How far away are we?
3 blocks. It's on the, so what is that? The southwest corner. So this is it. Ta-da.
So up until now, Vox has been sort of spread everywhere. Main office is in DC in a townhouse. There's the studios on 34th Street in Manhattan where we do a lot of the video production. There's the Verge office on 5th Avenue, which is where I'm at now, and it's overcrowded. They're both overcrowded.
Yeah, we're just gonna take a quick peek, look around. We'll be here for 10 minutes, no problem. So, no, this is it. We're gonna keep it like this. We wanna keep it raw. I think the idea is for a slip and slide going across the property. By the time you hit the end, you can see Bryant Park.
So the company acquired real estate at 104 West 40th, overlooking Bryant Park. We have, I think, the 9th floor and half of the 8th floor there.
Over here, we're gonna have a couple office banks. Some people can work there for the day if they're in. You'll probably be working here, or you, once we get there, so you'll have your own spot. But if I'm in, I need somewhere to sit for the day, I've got somewhere to go.
The new office, well, we're not gonna have the biggest footprint there relative to the Verge or obviously our sales team. It's gonna be a place for us to do a video from. We'll have a dedicated game room. And it just gives us some place physical to sort of call our own.
They're not at occupancy, like, they're far from it.
What is that? That's weird.
My understanding is that a lot of people don't want to be in Midtown, they all want to be downtown.
So this was not the scene of ritual killings?
No, it is haunted though. This was an Indian burial ground.
I knew it was haunted. I told him. Sean, hello.
Hi Justin, how are you today?
I'm good. Good.
Good stuff.
How's Ireland?
I'm not in Ireland, I'm in England, remember?
That's right. I'm sure you keep tabs though.
We were at the Verge, and we had realized that our forums had been growing in popularity, and it was mostly led by Sean McElroy, different McElroy. And so it was maybe a couple months before launch that we realized, like, we need to have a system in place. Who should do it? We sort of tapped Sean because every day he was making community threads, he was interacting, he was compiling links from stories that we had written without any expectation that we would ask him to do it for us.
I believe it might be good if we're able to sort of post up something on the front page to sort of clarify more about how the forums work. There's some confusion about, you know, where things are meant to go.
Right.
I mean, the community, they're half of what we do, or more maybe. It's so important they feel like they're not just passively reading what we have to say, that there's this communication.
I know you got that one email from that creep today. They banned him, rightfully so.
And we only give him a warning.
Only a warning? Okay.
Yeah, because we don't want to just ban them outright. We want to give them that fair shake, and if he instantly comes back with another trolly comment, then he would get a ban.
We're writing content that we want people to read. Our goal with the community is really to have a group of people that are receptive to that and who, you know, are there to celebrate it with us.
I know that like, the Wii U coming up, and I assume we're running a review for that console.
Yeah.
Would you be able to know at least a day or two in advance when you're going to be posting it, if you can? That way I can make sure that we're all going to be online and ready for the trolls and that comment section.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
I think that idea of building things in general, the draw is to create something that you would like, create something that you enjoy.
Fixing this building, if it wasn't repaired, probably in a couple of years, it would have probably completely collapsed. When people drive by and see the front of it, they have a nicer experience. When people rent the apartment in the front, they tell us how much they love it. That makes me feel bigger than a small fleck on the planet. I get excited by
You're making something that, you know, at a certain point is no longer yours. That you build it, you make it, and you let go of it. And it becomes something for other people.
We have 45 minutes. When we finish with this?
That's cool.
Right? Yeah, well, no, you have to use the mouse. I know.
So launch party was a couple things. One, from a media and from a business standpoint, it's an opportunity to show off the site, to show off the company. It was an opportunity for the sales team to invite clients there. In a lot of ways, it was kind of symbolic piece of punctuation, right? The site is launched, it's done. The party for everyone else, it was a celebration of a lot of the effort and work that goes into something like Polygon that maybe a lot of people don't see.
About a year ago, I met with Jim and Marty, and I told them no thank you. It was maybe about 6 months later that I came back and said, hey, let's talk again. Maybe I was a little premature. So I want to thank a lot of the people that are here today that made Polygon possible. I think it's really thanks to them more than anything. The person I want to thank the most isn't here today because his flight got canceled. Thanks, Hurricane Sandy. Justin McElroy, my managing editor.
I tell you, if I could do something different, I wish I could have been involved with it more. I wish I could have been in on every hiring call, and I wish I could have been there for every design meeting, and I wish there was 3 of me so I could have experienced every part of the process, because I'm so pleased with the way it all came out. I only wish I was had more. I had a lot of involvement, but I wish I could have been involved with everything.
Starting this week, Monday of this week, it was the first time where my job has been just running Polygon.
Now it's on us. Our work starts. We're going to have to keep making new content and building on the site, making it better, going to events. There's a lot of hard work that's gone up to this point, and it's not going to stop.
Next year is going to be stressful for entirely different reasons than this year. For news, for features, for reviews, the launch of a new console is definitely one of the most hellacious times for the games press.
I think there's a lot of room to grow, a lot of chance to try things and to do things, and I hope that all of that is realized and becomes something everybody loves.
So that's it, Polygon. It's a site that I think, we're all proud to write for, and I hope people that read are proud of the hobby that they love so much, video games. So I guess that's it. Thank you.
The fact that at the end of it, on schedule, we managed to launch a site that the entire team, who a lot of whom left their previous jobs, could come together and be proud of, is really hugely satisfying. What we have to do is not rest on those laurels, though, because that's step one. What's exciting for us now is looking out and spending the next decade figuring out every day how to make Polygon a better site.
This is the story of Polygon and the people who built it. The programmers, the artists, the salespeople, the news hounds, the critics, the feature writers, the video makers, the lovers, the haters, the gift makers, the brains, the bronze, the besties, the readers. There's no way of knowing what the future has in store for Polygon. Media is changing. How will we read stories in the future? How will we argue over review scores? How will we play games? The future is uncertain, but the potential for growth is inevitable. The sky is the limit. The stories could be better. The scoops could be bigger. The gifts, well, the gifts are pretty solid. The industry is changing, and websites should change with it. Polygon is just the beginning, and this is just the beginning of Polygon.